learn how to express better, learn how to communicate better, self-love, self-acceptance. Want to get over roadblocks. My job here is to help you identify that today. We're going to identify that. We're going to identify and move past it. I told you a little bit about me. I'm an alcoholic. I drank. I doubted myself a lot. I'm still doubting myself right now. I can't believe I'm right here. Y'all looking at me like I got something to say. I'm like, yo, help. Help me, dog. Like, yo, it's beautiful because this is supposed to make you uncomfortable. When we looking in the mirror, when we looking at doing something, we're only as good as our exposure. If we keep doing what we're used to, we will never grow. We will never grow. We keep staying in that same cycle. That's what break the cycle. It's that time to break the cycle. Do me a favor, pull out a piece of paper. I want you to draw a line down the middle on one side. I want you to write emotions. On the other side, I want you to write habits. No matter what it may be, maybe that's buying a cup of coffee every day, maybe that's because you're trying to grow your bank account. Okay, I gotta put the coffee down. I can't do that anymore, you know? Whatever destructive emotion habit, maybe that's some behaviors that you're repeating in relationships. Maybe that's that boss you don't like at work. Whatever it may be, you know, how you treat them, just write those down. Write those down. If you're done, what you got? Shout them out to.
Doubting myself.
Doubting yourself.
That's
okay.
what I put on.
I'm a mask a lot.
Ooh, okay.
I did say unreasonable. I do be unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
Like, I get good ideas and then, like, I try and just go too far before I get really, like, good base. So I'd say unreasonability.
Right. I like that. This is uniquely to you. Be honest with yourself. Because we want to go from where we are to where we want to be. We don't want to go backwards to where we used to be. Be intentional. You get to choose where you get to grow. You get to choose where you get to go. You get to choose what you learn, how you learn, who you keep around you, what love you get to participate. You get to choose in that. So when you say that you love too hard, you know, that's your choice. You get to choose who you love. You get to choose who gets to love you. It's okay to love everybody. I love everybody. You hear me say it all the time. I love you. I love you to life. But I get to choose in the love I participate in. When you really think about it, that it has to intentionally be mutual. So if I'm not intentional with who I put myself around, the situations I put myself in, I'm gonna find myself right back where I was. One, because it's a cycle. I had to learn from what I didn't do or what I did do back then. When I kept going to jail, every time I woke up at jail, I just pressed the button. What's my bond? Cool. You gonna get a phone call? Cool. All right. Every time. Like I'm cool. Like I'm good because I wasn't intentional with that cycle that I was in, and that's okay. And I remember last time that I woke up in jail. I woke up in jail, I had blood on my shirt. I remember the last place I drank to, it was Tellers. I woke up in jail, I was like, oh shit, okay, here. What's my bond? I ain't got no bond. What's the charges? Probation violation. Cool, for some reason I felt like there was a weight lifted off my shoulders. But what I didn't realize is that I wasn't being intentional and I'm just back in that same spot. Except for I didn't have the choice to bond out this time. It wasn't possible. They were like, no, he's a menace to society. Menace. They removed me from society, put me in a cell, put me in jail. The judge said, if I ever see you again, I will execute a sentence and sentence you. Execute it. I said, yes, man, whatever. That's how that's let's go. I didn't beat another case. I'm cool. Until I came back, probation violation. She sentenced me. She gave me 11 years concurrent. What? Like on 2 felonies, from prison to 6 figures. That's me. Hello. She sentenced me 6 years. Said I had to go do a 120. I was like, cool. I'm thinking I go do this 120. I ain't got probation. I get back out there and do my thing again. That's the same cycle that I was in. So I wasn't intentional with that. But that's not what happened. And I praise God for that because He had to sit me down. He had to sit me down. He really had to talk to me. He really had me be honest with me and the relationship that I had with my Creator and with what I was putting out there into my family, my life, what I wanted to pass on. Like this is the same thing that your daddy went through. This is the same thing that you went through. The same thing that his daddy went through. I don't even know my granddaddy, but I imagine because there hasn't been a lot of healing throughout the process, right? We gotta heal on our own.
light in dark places, Lord. Continue to lead him and guide him in your word, Lord. Lord, I ask that you just continue to take control of his mind, continue to take control of his feet. Wherever he goes, Lord, let him leave a piece of you, Lord.
Choose who you want to be around. Choose what you want to do. And really ask yourself, are you doing what you want to do? Are you 100% doing what you want to do right now? Or are you living for somebody else's dream?